Protesters marched up to the front gates of the Lawrence Livermore lab today. 56 people arrested. The first to be arrested, a 90-year-old woman who picked this anniversary for what she says will be her last act of civil disobedience. And the picket signs have been ready this weekend, but they are still talking, and talks are going on.
8:15 a.m. Japan time, a bell tolled in the city. The Japanese commemorated the anniversary with an emotional ceremony with prayers and tears for the victims. At the Vatican, a concert calling for peace. Pope John Paul called the bombing a nightmare for the conscience of humanity. Here in the Bay Area, people are remembering what happened on August 6, 1945. Channel 7's Bev Michalonis joins us live now from St. Mary's Cathedral in San Francisco. Bev?
Carolyn, this interfaith service now going on here at St. Mary's Cathedral is a solemn event. So far, more than 300 people have arrived. They're using music, poetry, and prayer to commemorate the 50th anniversary. Earlier today, though, demonstrators used the occasion of the anniversary to protest the U.S. attack at the Livermore Nuclear Weapons Lab.
No more bombs, no more war, no more nukes at Livermore.
Chanting anti-war slogans, some 400 to 500 protesters from a coalition of Northern California disarmament and peace groups marched a quarter-mile to the gate of the Livermore National Nuclear Weapons Lab. Police in riot gear from several agencies escorted the demonstrators who, on this, the 50th anniversary of the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, called for the abolition of all nuclear weapons.
To say never again, and also to look forward to a future where we have a world without nuclear weapons.
I'm hoping very much that this march will contribute toward the elimination of mankind's playing around with uranium.
The first demonstrator to cross the police line at the lab's main gate with the intention of getting arrested was 90-year-old Pauline Thompson of San Francisco.
This protest is obviously not enough, and I don't know what is enough, but we better jolly well bend our minds to it.
About 50 other demonstrators followed Ms. Thompson and were also taken into police custody. The protesters say they chose to demonstrate here at Livermore Labs today because they say it's a premier research facility for the development of nuclear weapons and technology. At a rally before the march, retired Navy Admiral Eugene Carroll spoke out against the lab's work.
They created an infinite variety of ways to destroy things and to kill people.
But Gordon Yano, spokesman for the Livermore Lab, says the employees here also feel they're working for peace and that it's too late to abolish nuclear weapons.
That's not going to happen. And while they're here, the laboratory wants to make sure that they're safe, they're reliable, and that terrorists in particular don't get their hands on nuclear weapons.
Protesters say they don't buy that argument and plan to continue their demonstrations as long as they feel nuclear weapons are a threat. And at final tally, 56 protesters were arrested. They were cited and released about 2 hours later, about 4 o'clock this afternoon. The service, meanwhile, here at St. Mary's Cathedral is expected to continue until 7 o'clock. Reporting live in San Francisco, I'm Bev Michalonis, Channel 7 News.
Thanks, Bev.